caution about the hype around mobile. A lot of hype that's been happening recently has been either focused on vendors doing spectacular work or on new devices. And it's important to recognize that oftentimes we're seeing old practices being used on new devices. So if you hear from a teacher that they can connect to the internet via an iPad, we've been connected to the internet for some time on multiple devices. The key is to figure out what's uniquely afforded by new mobile devices. Think about changes in interpersonal space. Think about the transformation, the construction of authority. Think about the huge increase in user-generated content. That's the kind of area we want to focus on. Data analytics as a whole are very attractive and very exciting. There's a lot of initiatives in this area. However, for learning analytics in particular, there are two major problems. First, there's no user-friendly way of doing learning analytics. Right now, this is very wonkish, this is very back-end. There needs to be accessible tools that non-geekish faculty can use in order to take advantage of the power of data. Second, we need more evidence of the successful use of data analytics in academic sources as well as popular sources. If we can see a report about learning analytics helping students on NPR or in the New York Times, that would go a long way. Moreover, we need to distinguish between data analytics and learning analytics. I suspect we'll see data analytics go further simply because they can be used without encroaching on faculty behavior. Another area where the trend line seems a little less clear is in the world of badges. We haven't seen widespread or even significant adoption of badges by campuses and employers, especially in terms of accepting them for employment or credit. Until we see that happen, we probably won't see employers and or campuses investing energy in producing and awarding badges. There's a kind of failure of coordination at work. Now, we still, however, have a lot of dissatisfaction about education, K through 12, as well as higher education, and that keeps open an attitude of experimentation, so we may well see them. Flipping, like MOOCs, has enormous potential, especially for classes that rely heavily on lectures. The biggest problem for flipping right now is that initial upfront costs are very high, especially in terms of time and faculty support. And that will block widespread adoption right now. Once these costs are paid, and once more flipped classrooms become obvious, and once that seeps into graduate training and the work of younger faculty as well as tenured faculty, we'll probably expect to see more of this. As someone from the liberal arts tradition, it's very heartening for me to see the rediscovery, the rebirth of classroom discussion.